There was lots of exciting news and occasions to talk about. We have collected all the most important events for your satisfaction. Subscribe if you are not yet with us. Besides, there's a question that must be answered. With whom would you like to play in the attacking line? Write your suggestions in the comments below. And while you write, we will get started. After we see you giving us a like, of course. Mbappe didn't score for PSG in 4 appearances in a row. This is his worst streak since April-May of 2018. Barcelona wouldn't have considered Messi as an available unit in the game against Athletic, if it weren't for the trophy. Mbappe plays in a contrasting way to that of his teammates. When Kylian succeeds, he looks like Ronaldo, said former PSG footballer Jerome Rothen. The Spanish Super Cup is not the most important trophy we are fighting for, but it is still the title. We need to show that we are in the ranks, said Ronald Koeman. Chelsea won in the Premier League away for the first time in 2 months. Previously, they had 3 defeats in a row. Real Madrid has had its worst start to the season with Zidane. 6 losses and 5 draws in 25 games. The agent and the club are working together on a new contract. I feel good in Milan, said Lautaro Martinez. Simeone is not really good at dealing with people. It's not easy for him to relate to the players. He has had a hard time understanding the personal characteristics of people. But from time to time, he swallows his pride, told Felipe Luis. Ronaldo is not the same as at Real Madrid. Now he knows how to control himself. While staying in the shadows for the entire match, he can harm an opponent in a minute, noted Ronaldo. Messi will decide for himself whether to play with Athletic or not. With Leo, Barca is stronger. We lack his creativity, said Ronald Koeman. Zlatan thought he was still capable of giving something to European football, and he proved it. I'm ready too, said Olivier Giroud. Dybala is from the category of players like Maradona and Neymar. He is not Ronaldo or Messi, said Michel Platini. Ter Stegen is Barcelona's best goalkeeper. Valdez was good, but the German is better, said Rivaldo. I dreamed of Messi at Inter. He is the best player in the world and I am lucky to play with him, said Lautaro Martinez. Liverpool will do well, although Manchester United are also very good. The odds are 60% to 40%. Rafael Benitez gave his prediction for the upcoming tie. I wouldn't play until I was 40, even if there were no injuries. Zlatan is unique, noted Ronaldo. Chelsea hasn't contacted me. Lampard will cope with his work, I believe, said Avram Grant. I'm grateful to Conte, as he made me want to become a coach. We have retained great respect and sympathy, admitted Andrea Pirlo. Luis Rubiales, the president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, apologised for the lack of replays at the moment with the check of the handball of the defender of Athletic in the match against Real Madrid. Rooney has had a fantastic career. I hope he will succeed in being a coach, said Sir Alex Ferguson. Ozil and Arsenal have agreed to terminate his contract. He will complete the transfer to Fenerbahce. Bruno Fernandes, outstanding player, leader, a good transfer for Manchester United, unfortunately, said Jurgen Klopp. There's an arrangement of a lot of penalties at our opponent's net. It doesn't bother me. Our attacking players are fast. It is normal that they gain penalties, says Bruno Fernandes. Matip returned to Liverpool's main group before the fixture against Manchester United. The decision on his participation hasn't yet been made. Klopp is getting prickly because of Liverpool's recent form. I've seen it before with him. He's not a good loser. Ferguson wasn't either. They are more alike than he perhaps realises, said former Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg. Mourinho wants to bring Eriksen back to Tottenham. The high salary of the player can be an obstacle for the negotiations. Barcelona won't sign Garcia this winter, reports Mundo Deportivo. Koeman deserves respect for the trust of young people. Zidane stopped doing that, claimed Rivaldo. Neuer is the best goalkeeper of the decade, according to IFFHS. Buffon is second, Courtois is third. Milan has loaned Torino midfielder Maete until the end of the season with a buyout option. The first matches of the new match day took place yesterday in the Bundesliga, Serie A and Ligue 1. All results are on your screens. Now it is time for us to dive into the main news. Traditionally, we start with a review of the past matches. Let's start with Ligue 1. PSG had an away victory over Angers. The only goal in the 70th minute was provided by Levan Kurzawa. The Parisians returned to the top of the table. In the Bundesliga, we note the loss of points of both Borussia Dortmund and Leipzig. The Hornets have failed to beat Mainz at home. The hosts responded to Ustinali's goal with an accurate shot from Thomas Meunier. 1-1 draw. Wolfsburg held Leipzig with a score of 2-2. Weghorst and Steffen were the ones who helped the Wolves. Mukiele and Orban did the same for the Bulls. Well, so you understand, let's see for whom these results are much more favourable. Finally, the Premier League. Here we can note the victories of Leicester and Chelsea. The Foxes dealt with Southampton at home with 2-0. The goals were made by Maddison and Barnes. And Frank Lampard's team minimally defeated Fulham thanks to Mason Mount's accurate shot. Leicester moved up to second place, but Chelsea still has a lot to overcome. PSG forward Neymar spoke about his intentions to finish football. I will never lose the passion for football, but I have had moments that I did want to stop playing. Once, I reached a point of asking myself why I should keep playing if they do not like it. I used to go home hot-headed and then remembered everything I've done to get me here. The love I have for football and all those things just calmed me down and brought me back to reality. Because I'm very lucky. Truly, I have achieved a lot of things in my career that made me and my family incredibly happy. Just debuting for Santos FC, winning the first title with Santos, winning the Libertadores Cup was super important as well. Joining Barcelona was a dream of mine since I was a kid. Winning the Champions League, my arrival in Paris, these moments will always remain special to me, Neymar said in an interview with Gaffer. Barcelona continue the preparations for the Spanish Super Cup final against Athletic. According to Sport.es, forward Lionel Messi held a training session with the main group, and his participation in the match is not excluded. Great news for Barcelona. Barcelona presidential candidate Juan Laporta, who held this post from 2003 to 2010, spoke about the situation around the forward Lionel Messi. Right now, Messi is fully focused on catching up with Atletico in La Liga and passing PSG in the Champions League. I don't know if he will be ready to play in the Spanish Super Cup final on Sunday, but he will be with the team. It is important that Leo supports his teammates. It seems to me that now he looks more happy. He is enjoying it. I know that he wants to stay, that he will do everything in order to play here as long as the club offers him what meets his needs. Sport.es quotes Laporta.
Friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned and wait for the new cool videos. That is it for today. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.